Now, China is on a diplomatic blitz and the West is taking note. In recent months, Xi Jinping has met with world leaders seeking to re-establish ties and settle disagreements. Analysts say that Beijing's engagements are an attempt to counter Washington's improvement in ties with countries around the world. China's approach towards the Ukraine war has centered around avoiding any direct condemnation of Russia. Earlier this week, Xi Jinping visited Moscow. China recently published a 12-point position paper that called for urgent peace talks and a political settlement to end the Russia-Ukraine conflict. Putin and the Chinese president pledged friendship, but the talks yielded no breakthrough on Ukraine. However, the Russian president said that China's peace plan could be a basis for peace in Ukraine. Moscow welcomed Beijing's readiness to play a positive role in the political diplomatic settlement. Earlier, the Ukrainian president expressed hope of meeting Chinese counterpart Xi Jinping, calling it important for world security. But as Xi met Putin, Zelensky invited China to join Kyiv's peace formula. In the coming week, Spain's Prime Minister will meet with Xi Jinping in Beijing. Pedro Sanchez said that he would discuss China's peace plan for Ukraine during this visit. The Spanish PM said that China is a global actor and must be heard. However, Sanchez said that peace between Moscow and Kyiv can only be achieved with respect for the territorial integrity of Ukraine.
Creo que China es un actor global y que evidentemente su voz debe ser escuchada para ver si entre todos podemos poner fin a esta guerra y puede Ucrania volver a recuperar en fin, su integridad territorial, aquella que fue violentada por Putin un 24 de febrero del año pasado.
The Spanish Prime Minister will be only the second leader of a European country to visit China since the start of the pandemic, after German Chancellor Olaf Scholz's visit last year. Sanchez's visit comes as NATO-member Spain prepares to assume the 6-month rotating presidency of the European Union in July. And it isn't just the Spanish Prime Minister who will be visiting China in the days ahead. French President Emmanuel Macron will be visiting China next month. Macron has welcomed Beijing's peace efforts, but Macron too believes that peace is only possible if Russia withdraws its troops from Ukraine. On Friday, Macron stated that European Commission Chief Ursula von der Leyen would accompany him on an upcoming visit to China. After a summit of EU leaders in Brussels, the French president said that he had asked von der Leyen to come with him for part of the trip to present a united voice to China. EU diplomats have criticized China's refusal to describe Russia-Ukraine conflict as an invasion. Beijing has also refused to call for a Russian withdrawal from Ukrainian territory. At the same time, there are concerns that China could step off the sidelines and begin providing arms and ammunition to Moscow. Beijing insists it has no plans to militarily aid Moscow, despite the US and allies' continued ambitious efforts to bolster the Ukrainians. There are no signs of an endgame in the war.